Guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Big Blue Drew 97 here, coming at you with another reaction video. This time I'm still reacting to Dr. Stone, manga chapter 174. And just as a recap of what happened last chapter, the crew almost got caught by Stanley because they were detected by the radar, but luckily enough, due to the fact that they now have Chelsea on their side, who has these big kites that spelled hell on it, they were able to escape Stanley as they discovered that the first thing that they're going to be looking for is rubber. So most likely what we're going to see in this chapter is that either they discover how to make rubber or find the properties or the elements to make rubber, or they just make rubber in this chapter. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. The only thing that I know about this chapter is that apparently there is a One Piece reference in it. Man, that would have been a fun surprise if I didn't check Twitter on Tekking's 101's Twitter page for that reference. But that's besides the point. Still unspoiled for the entire chapter, so I'm going to go right into it. But before I do that, I'd like to ask y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a like and a comment down below if you like these live reactions so that I can continuously do them. And without the way, let's get right into the actual reaction, starting with the cover page, which we have. Oh, we see Chelsea. So it's not really any elaborate cover page. It's just going right into the chapter where we get the title of this chapter, which is just, let me get me a moment. Oh, it's just lettering. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Oh gosh, I can't. Yeah, story by Riichiro Inagaki, art by Boichi, translated by Caleb Cook, and lettering by Steve Dutro. Wow, that's a weird name for a title, but no, that's just Dr. Stone, the people that are working on Dr. Stone. And I guess we'll just go right into the chapter because I don't see the title yet. So, okay, so we still have the crew and them sailing using their hellboat, or should I say help sail, as we have Chelsea basically talking about what's going to go on. She's like, so while we run a full throttle race against mean old Stanley Schneider, we gotta harvest some rubber from trees. Oh, okay. I see what type of rubber they're using. I'm thinking like, oh, they're gonna make rubber. Oh yeah, because, oh, okay. Because I'm trying to remember like exactly. It's like, I think gum trees. Like there are specific trees that elute this type of syrup or this type of substance that is like equivalent or is what rubber is made of. So that's what they're looking for right now. And judging from why they're in South America, most likely than not is going to be in South America. So okay, so that's where the story goes up. And here's the title of the chapter: Z equals 174, the Spectre of Panama Canal. That is not ominous in the slightest at all. Okay, so we get a look at the Perseus that has now been modified to be a killing machine, as we see Chelsea saying, "Funsies, I gotcha covered. We're right here near Panama, and I can guide us straight to some rubber near the shore." Suika is like, but, if we take too long to gather the rubber, and Luna chimes in, then before we know it, Stanley's gonna catch up, right? Not that I'm scared or anything. Chelsea goes like, yeah, I guess that's a big problem. Just 2 X's on her glasses eyes. That's hilarious. And now we have Luna's fan club, Carlos and Max chiming in. It was like, most of you don't know how hasty Stanley can be, especially those who didn't witness him snipe Senku. Oh yeah, I remember that moment. It was not a fun moment. If our boat is reachable by plane from Stanley's ship, we're doomed. Yeah, make sure. Senku's like, yeah, that sounds about right. And now that they know the revival food recipe, they got no reason not to kill us on sight. Come on, Ukio! Isn't there some way to outrun the... Oh gosh, I can't see. Oh no, it didn't just freeze on me. No! No! Reload! No! Reload! No! Okay, everything's fine. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, come on, Ukio! Isn't there some way to outrun the bad guy's boat? Like a showdown against the enemy radar guy? No shooting. No. Shooting out radio waves of our own at this point would only give away our position. And from what my ears are telling me, their radar man is elite. The tiniest hint of our location won't escape him, so even if we're matching their speed, they'll stick to us like glue. Give away our position, tiniest hint won't escape him. Okay. Also, I kind of missed this, but we have Stanley with his big machine gun on a plane, and yeah, it's talking about how, like, if he is able to get here by plane, he will kill everyone on that boat except Dr. Zeno, where we see potentially Senku and Kohaku exploding. Note to self, Stanley is not afraid of killing children. That should have been a shocker to us. Or me. Alright. Ukio is thinking now. Oh, sorry. Then you have Chelsea's like, sigh. If only we could use the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal coming from Chrome. And then we have Francois like, ahem. Allow me to explain, Master Chrome and Company. Traveling by sea to the ocean on the other side is monumental task, correct? Yeah! One bad task coming from Chrome. So because, like, whether going up or down, either way looks like a long trip around. However, in the early 20th century, they split the continents at the slender point, thereby creating a water route connecting the two oceans. Well, that was the Panama Canal. You don't say! I swear scientific civilization came up with the craziest ideas. Oh gosh, Chrome. Just as like, if we could squeeze through there to the other side, we'd have the bad guys beat. Because that busted up canal got abandoned like forever ago. Stanley's warship wouldn't be able to squeeze through. Oh! Okay. So are we gonna recreate the Panama Canal? Oh, I would love for that to be the case. We recreate the Panama Canal. That would be amazing. And then you have Taiju, who's basically like being Taiju. Oh, so are we heading for that, huh? Banana Canal. Oh gosh. Banana Canal place right now? Probably impossible after thousands of years. The canal will most likely be filled in. That's it! Senku has an idea. And Risui has an idea that's probably just as crazy as Senku's. Haha, that settles it. We're splitting up into rubber trees and Team Panama Canal. Oh, I called it. They're building the Panama Canal. They're building the Panama Canal again. They're rebuilding it. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun. Everyone's just looking like, split up at sea? But how? With the power of science, as well as pots and pans, specifically. What's going on with the pots and pans? Oh, they're making an antenna. The team making for the canal will act as bait. We'll show the enemy a radar cross-section that resembles that of our boat and decorate it so that it's especially easy to spot. The radar man is as good as his job that nothing escapes his watchful eye. We're using that against them, but we're thinking that the Panama Canal is probably blocked off. Not 10 billion% sure, but most likely, yeah. If it's a dead end, then isn't Stanley gonna catch the canal team? Oh, dear Suika. We have a plan for that. Oh, no, actually, yep. Our canal-bound bait will be shot full of holes and die for this mission. No, Senku! I know this isn't the case because we know Senku, but no, Senku! We're not going to risk the life of our buddies. Never! And you even have Ukyo, Kohaku, and Kaseki basically talking about this. And it's like, that's our strategy? How awful! It's a crying shame, but it's our best option. You don't really mean it, do you, Ukyo? Okay. There we go. And Tsuku's like, listen up. This is goodbye forever. Goodbye? To who? Oh, no. No! No! Mobile Lab! Kaseki is so heartbroken about this. And you know what? I feel for him. How long have we had this Mobile Lab? Since like the initial war between Senku and Tsubasa and his army. We've had this for like over almost 100 chapters. Like a little bit over. I'm not sure when, but like we've had it for a while. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Oh no, my precious creation. You pitched it to make it to Senku. Don't you feel anything? Nah, that shell's just a machine. I already stripped out the lab equipment. How can you be so cold? I'm like, I mean, yeah. I say like, oh no, the mobile lab. I mean, like, they can always create a new mobile lab. Like, it's been with us for a while, but, like, you know, it's still sad. They're split into two sides. Yes. Yes. Team is just a machine. And team, the mobile lab was a crewmate. Oh, I think I understand where the One Piece reference is. You have everyone on the right, where you have Senku, Ukyo, Kohaku, Ryusui, Tsukasa. It's like, it's just a machine. But then you have, I see it. I see even more now. And then you have Chrome, Taiju, and you have Kaseki, and you have Suika, who's like on the time of the mobile lab was a crewmate. And I get the One Piece reference out because on Taiju, he's turning around with his arm raised up to the sky with a little X mark on it. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that's fucking hilarious. I fucking love it. Dr.Stone, you're great. I love you. You're so great. So great. So great. I love it. This is amazing. Oh gosh. And we're only halfway through. Oh, this is gonna be a really, I'm enjoying this chapter so much. Oh, seems as if they've picked up on it. It's like, oh, the Junior Science Brigade's vessel has split into two signals, and what is headed for the Panama Canal? Is the canal even still open? No way anyone could know yet. But if it is, then they'll escape and leave us in the dust. Ah, I see. Okay, so the Panama Canal, they're not going to create the Panama Canal. They're just tricking them to go there. And even if, like, they could, like, even if it was operational, if that was the case, then they probably would have went to the Panama Canal and escaped. But, you know, they still have to find the rubber. So, you know, that's going to be cool. And now we have our game. It's like, since modern timers have knowledge of the canal, even if they suspect a decoy plan, they'll have no choice but to pursue at top speed. Isn't that right, dear Stanley? Oh gosh, motorcycles! Quite the stunt they're pulling. Petty and obvious, but clever. Ah, Stanley is not having it. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're heading into the Amazon rainforest. They're looking for a special tree to get that rubber from. Oh, man, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. All right, let's see what that... Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Beautiful panel of, like, one of the trees just growing as high as it can be. And let's see what they're saying. Oh gosh, this is great. Looks like an ordinary tree to me. Yeah, obviously, Taiju, it looks like an ordinary tree to you. Does it really contain that precious rubber? Yeah, technically yes, technically no. It's sort of. Alright, so they cut into the tree. Cut. Okay, what is it? Just make a cut in the rubber tree and start collecting the sap, which is natural latex. Okay! Yeah, so it is sap. That is what I was thinking of. It's sap that is natural latex. What do you know? It's just like harvesting liqueur. Lacquer. That little. I'm like, look, wait, what? No, you can't. Wait, you're harvesting? No, it's lacquer. Okay. Haha, that makes it task suited to the Ishigami village tribe. Even Suika's done this before. Oh, this is cool. They're gathering the sap. They're gathering it. They're all working together. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, and then you have, obviously, Zeno, who's just looking on, just like, huh. And then you have Geen handing him, like, a knife. And Zeno is like, you would willingly hand a potential weapon to the enemy? And it's like, Geen is like, as a super science pro, dear Zeno, surely you can't resist making rubber with us. Besides, if our vehicles aren't up to snuff, it will be your funeral as well. Yeah, he's right, because, yeah, like, okay, so most likely Dr. Zeno is going to go with whoever is going to, like, where the center of the petrification device is. They're going to have to go there. And most likely where they're going to establish Rubber City, or, yeah, I think it's Rubber City, or at least, like, the city, Aluminum City, yeah, in South America, so that's most likely where they're going to go. And then you have games like, you and Senku are birds of the feather. You both aren't the types to taint science with lies, right? Geet is just pushing his buttons. He is the mentalist of the group, so it makes sense. And now, I think we're almost to the end of this chapter. Zeno is smiling because he's like, yeah, you're right. But we're not letting you near our communication device, of course. Yeah. It's like, yeah, we'll help you extract the rubber from the trees, but you're getting nowhere near a communication device. Such a shame. You're not quite that gullible and foolish. Okay, so you have Senku and Zeno working together. They're pouring it into molds. And you have Taiju. Okay. And then you have Luna. Sorry, Luna. This is the same sap from before? It's all jiggly. Like Bavarian cream. Vinegar hardens it up. Then we mix it in sulfur powder. And knead it with a roller. Taiju. Yeah! They're making... Oh! Yep, that's rubber, alright. They did it. The first step to a rubber wheel is a rubber bouncing ball. Whoa, they're so bouncy. We've crafted super balls. Just a quick and easy test of our rubber. Everyone is shocked. Everyone is happy. Ryusui comes in and is like, ha ha ha, at long last, the stone world is getting the real rubber tires it's been asking for. Darn right, when humanity figured this out, it allowed us to boost across land at crazy speeds. And I think this is it. This is it. We're taking our legs of science to the next dimension. Goldstein, Sinkulian. Oh gosh, rubber acquired as the chapter ends. So yeah, as you could have taken a wild guess, yeah, they discovered rubber in this chapter. I thought that I just realized he's dressed up like all white as the White Tire Man. Do they have that man in Japan? Or is that only like an American thing? I forgot the tire brand, but like that's obviously a reference, and I like it. But it shows like it's not just references to Japan, it's references to America, just references all around the world, like because science is not limited to Japan or America. It's all around the world. Science is everywhere. I mean, it's not geography, but science is pretty much a lot of things. So, like I said, I really do like Dr. Stone, and I also like doing these reactions because you get to see my actual reactions to watching this, watching this chapter, reading this chapter, because I really do like Dr. Stone because I think it's very comedic, it's very lighthearted at times, especially when we're not in these like major arcs anymore, and it's just really like just savvy when it comes to like using the things that they have. Like at the beginning, we get the reveal that we're gonna go get rubber, but we also get just another reveal of the Panama Canal, and potentially it could work, or eventually maybe they may go to Panama and build a Panama Canal so they don't have to go all around South America, they can just go straight through. So that may be like some low-hanging fruit that's eventually going to come back, and I think that's cool. But it also worked in their favor being in the air, because now they have a way that they distracted Stanley and his crew, even though they had to, you know, give away the lab, which I really do love the reference. But I think this is all cool because this is all showing what this arc is going to mainly be of. We're not going to be going up against like one mighty force. It's a like hit and run chasing arc, which is very different from the arcs that we've had prior, where we've just had initial new bad guy or old bad guy confronting them in a type of war and winning. That happened obviously in Japan. Then we had the arc where they were building the ship. Then we had that island arc where we went up against that big bad, and then we had also the American colony arc. So this is just something new. This is showing that we're going to be doing something new. It's not going to be just facing off the bad guys one-on-one, head to head. It's going to be chasing. They're going to be establishing the city and trying to escape, and I think that's basically what's going to be like for maybe the next few arcs. They're just going to be trying to escape Stanley in unique and fun ways, and there may be a moment where they clash and they either win or they lose or they get away. And I think that's just very interesting, and this is just chapter is just establishing more of what it's going to be. We're on the way to building the motorcycles. We found rubber. What we're going to do next time, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll like find a way to like build the motorcycle frames, or we may do something else on the big schematic. It's really just up to like what will be easier with the storytelling and what will be easier for them as characters to do next. Finding rubber is very simple because they have they know that the trees most likely exist, so they can get that easily. And, you know, just have fun with it. So I really enjoyed it. And as well as like just using a decoy and just using more ways to escape Stanley is always going to be fun. Seeing how they're going to try to escape Stanley next is going to be awesome. Maybe they find like a small river that Stanley cannot go into, so Stanley has to go and buy it on foot while they can like escape and like use the Amazon River to get deeper in while Stanley and the Perseus can't. It's just all interesting. And just seeing how Zeno is being more incorporated into the group, not necessarily as like a straight up ally, but he understands that, hey, they can do this without me, but I know that this is still something that I'm interested in, so I'll help them along the way. We're most likely going to see Stanley like becoming a little bit more chummy with them, not necessarily being like friends, but being like more of like work associates. And just most likely he's doing this just so that he can actually spend some quality time with Senku, since like he's never done that, and they have the mentor-mentee and they think very similarly. He's probably going to do this just for the interest of it. And as well, since they have rubber now, they can make the wheels. So most likely next chapter we're going to either see them begin processing the wheels, actually making the wheels, or we're going to see them go after another part of the schematic, and then having Stanley and the crew realize, oh, this is a decoy, let's go and find the other ship again, and the chase will continue. So, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction to Dr. Stone Manga Chapter 174. Luckily enough, we don't have to wait that long for another chapter because it's coming out in 5 days. So I may do another reaction in 5 days, or I may just do a review of it if I don't have enough time. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my reactions and my expressions. Hopefully you enjoyed this chapter. Leave a like and a comment down below on what you liked most about this chapter. I think I just like this entire chapter, but I think I like the One Piece reference the most. I really wish I wasn't spoiled on that, but I think that it didn't really take away from like my enjoyment of that reference. I really did enjoy it. It was like more of a dual reference. It's like, oh, they mentioned like it was a part of our crew and then the X. I like that. So what did you like about this chapter? Leave it down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do all of that cool jazz. And I will catch you in my next video. Goodbye for now. Gomu Gomu no rubber powers! Yeah, makes sense.